Hi, my name is Meike de Boer from Leiden University, and I'm going to present my PhD research on recognizing speakers in anonymous phone calls in their second language. My research is part of a project in the field of forensic speech science, and in that field we investigate how speech can be used as evidence in court. One of the biggest challenges in forensic speech science is that speech is inherently variant. That means that when speaking, the shape of your mouth changes continuously because your articulators are in constant movement. So that means that if you take a certain feature in speech, for example, a word or a sound, from the same speaker, it will sound differently every time the speaker says that feature. One of the biggest tasks when performing a forensic speaker comparison is to determine whether a certain difference you find is normal, can be explained by the linguistic context, or whether the difference means that it's probably a different speaker. When there is a language mismatch, the forensic speech scientist will expect to find a difference because different languages just sound different.
Also ich höre das natürlich oft, wenn ich Leute treffe, dass sie das Gefühl haben, dass sie...
So it made me really proud that the next person they thought of was me.
Elke foto die ik post is een potentiële mediabom. Hè?
So based on these recordings you just heard, you may conclude or believe that it may be the same speaker. Of course, you hear a lot of similarities in terms of gender and age. Maybe you also heard a Dutch accent in the English and the German recording. But of course, this is not enough to present as evidence in court. So we need more and we need measurements. However, we can already expect these measurements to be less similar to each other than in one language. We don't know how far a speaker will be from themselves when speaking in another language, but you can imagine that in another language, they may sound even more like someone else than as themselves. It is thinkable. So this means that when a difference is found, the analyst may think the difference can be explained by the recording being in a different languages. Instead of concluding that it is so different that it is likely to be another speaker than the suspect. So it does not prove his innocence if it is if there is a difference found. So what is necessary is to find language independent features that stay roughly similar within one speaker, within a speaker, across languages. When I studied these two sounds in the speech of Dutch speakers in Dutch and English, I found that some characteristics changed. So far, no language independent characteristics have been found. And if these sounds change, we can expect most sounds to change, but we do not know how far they will change. So until further research has been done, it is absolutely not advised to perform forensic speaker comparisons with recordings in different languages, because bias may shape the conclusions rather than actual evidence. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this topic, and if you have any questions, please send me an email. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it to the lounge afterwards, but if you send me an email, I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.